There's a secret to self-help, a secret which coaches, gurus, courses, books are all trying to teach you. They're all trying to tell you this one thing. They're using different words and different ways of saying it, but it's all the same. And in this video, I'm going to burst that bubble. I'm going to tell you the truth. So, without further ado, let's change reality.
At last.
So before I get into this, let me tell you what this isn't. This isn't some kind of blue pill, red pill type scenario. I wish it was that easy. I wish I could be Morpheus right now and just give you a choice of blue pill, red pill, and your whole reality changes. But truly, I'm not Morpheus. I don't have a blue or a red pill. And you're just going to get me talking for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So, lucky you. Google would have us believe that reality is only the things that we can touch, what we can feel, what we experience. But I'm going to tell you that reality is actually totally something completely different. So the first and most important rule about reality is that it's changeable, it's not fixed. That's because what reality is merely a combination of our 5 senses. Touch, hear, taste, smell, and see. We take in information from our 5 senses that I just mentioned. And as we take it in, our brain decodes that information and presents pictures to you, which comprises of your 5 senses. So you're seeing the world through that filter. You're also seeing the world through many other filters, through your ethics, through your principles, through your beliefs, and all of the different things. But we're going to go through those in other videos. So stay tuned and like and subscribe if you want to watch those. But for now, we're just going to go under that definition. Now I've told you what reality is, I'm now going to explain what reality isn't. And the example I'm going to use is the principle of gravity. Now, a principle is something which applies to you no matter what. Gravity is just one of those principles. It doesn't matter if your reality says it exists or not, you are going to be subjected to this force. It is fundamental. It is a principle. It exists. It's there. You are subject to it. But your reality, remember the things that you perceive, that you decode, that's changeable, malleable. You can shift it, you can change it. Now, what does that have to do with what any of these gurus, coaches, courses, books have to say? In fact, you know what? Let's be generous. Let's call them resources. What all these resources are trying to tell you is that you can change. Now, they focus on habits, they focus on efficiency, effectiveness. But what you really need to change is how you perceive the world. By changing how you see the world, everything else shifts. Let's use the example of Jeff Bezos. I guarantee he does not see the world the same way that you do. I guarantee it. And I guarantee it because of his results. If you were able to get into his mind, to truly understand him, to truly shift your reality to be in line with his, you might change your life in a number of ways. In your relationships, in your friendships, in your financials, every area which matters to you could probably shift your life. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. That's all well and good, but how do I change it? How? Isn't that the most important thing of all? How it's done? That's a very tricky question. At the very beginning of this, I said that it's not a blue pill, red pill situation. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, billions ways to shift your reality. But you're probably a very busy person. There's a good chance you've got a job, family, relationships, responsibilities, friends. Let's say that you're interested in politics. If you're a left-wing individual, if you associate with the left, read a news article from the right. If you associate yourself particularly on the right, with something on the left. If you're a particular fan of a TV show, read a really damning review of it. If you're interested in reading non-fiction, read fiction. If you're interested in reading fiction, read non-fiction. Whatever it is that you do the opposite. Now here's the important thing. Become the person that piece of information is targeted at. In doing these things, the way you see the world is going to shift. Naturally. Because you're taking in new information. You're taking in new perception, new experiences. See it as a thought experiment, at the very least. And even if you've read these books or took in this information or these resources and that you don't like it and that it's affecting you badly, good, because you should be feeling uncomfortable. Because if you feel uncomfortable, it means you're growing. Growth is good. Growth means you're able to see the world in a different perspective. So if something is making you uncomfortable, it means you're growing. It means you now have two choices. You can run and hide, or you can face it and grow. And I strongly recommend that you face it and grow. So that is how you change reality. That is what all these coaches have been trying to get to you for God knows how long. You can have a monumental shift in your reality, which affects your habits, your behaviors, your beliefs, your feelings, your experiences, your emotions, everything. So by changing your reality, you won't necessarily have to put the effort in to change your habits. Because by shifting your reality, your habits will shift with it. This is the power of what all these resources have been trying to tell you all along. But they never got it right. This is the big secret. So, if you want more stuff like this, more self-help secrets, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment down below so that I do make more of these so that you like them. Have a beautiful day, guys. Ciao.